Greetings everybody, it's Emily from ofpagesandink, and today I am doing the mid-year book freakout tag. I was kind of unofficially tagged by SamTheBookDragon because in her thing it just kind of says if you want to be tagged, you're officially tagged, so wasn't named, but I'm going to do it anyway because I like tags and I haven't done one in a while, so, and by a while I mean a couple videos, but it's been a couple weeks between those videos, so yeah. Okay, so question number 1. Best book you've read so far in 2016, and my pile is actually upside down, so the book for the first one is at the bottom. Okay, so best book you've read so far in 2016, I'm pretty sure, hands down, no debate, it was A Court of Mist and Fury by Sarah J. Maas, because this book like obliterated the first book in my mind. And even though the first book when I first read it had 3 stars, I believe, because there's some issues I had with it, and it turns out that there are reasons for those issues, and now I don't have issues with them anymore because they're resolved, kind of. And this one, it's so good, guys. I love it. Okay, moving on. Best sequel you've read so far in 2016 also goes to A Court of Mist and Fury. Although I was looking at the selection sequels that were that I had read, but they were not better than A Court of Mist and Fury. So I was like, it's still gotta take that spot too. New release you haven't read but want to. That one I do not yet own, and that is A Torch Against the Night, which just got released like yesterday, I think, or it was either yesterday or Monday. But either way, it's been released, and I don't have it yet. But I need to go and get it, and I'm excited for it because An Ember in the Ashes was awesome, and I really need to read the next one. 4. Most anticipated release for the second half of the year. That would be, hands down, no debate, Empire of Storms. I was going to say of Shadows. I was like, no, that's the 5th one, and it's Queen. Empire of Storms comes out, I believe, next Tuesday. I am so excited. I was going to do the pre-order, but there were so many different books, and I think I want the poster edition from Target, and I don't want to pay the like $20 it would take for them to send it to me. So I'm just going to wait for it to come out and then go and get it, because usually books at Target are like 15% off, so it'll be about $18, and that's about what some of the other editions would have been. And they just have art, or they're just signed. This one has a poster. I want it. I'm going to put it on my wall. Right over here. Okay. 5. Biggest disappointment. Now, I'm not saying that this book was absolutely terrible and I want nothing to do with it. I mean, I thought it was going to be my favorite read of 2016. I was so excited. I did the pre-order. I got all the stuff for it. One of them is back over here somewhere. And I was like, yes, this is it. And then I got it, and I read it. And it wasn't as good. It didn't live up to what I thought it was going to be. And that is The Crown's Game by Evelyn Skye. It was good. Do not get me wrong. But it was not fantastic. I am excited for the second book, though. So, I mean, obviously it wasn't terrible if I'm excited for the second one, right? Oh, this pile. Okay. 6. Biggest surprise. Biggest surprise is probably enjoying as much as I did, because I thought I was going to enjoy it, but I, like, enjoyed it. And that was P.S. I Like You, because I am not a big romance person. I mean, look at me. Do I look like a romance person? I mean, I am a very romantic person personally, but when it comes to books, I like them to have a little more to them than just romance. But this was so cute and fluffy and something I definitely needed. So I was surprised at how much I did enjoy this book. 7. Favorite new author. Okay, I have 2 because they're pretty much the only authors that are new to me that I did really love, but I haven't actually read anything else by them yet. So I'm not sure if they really count in this scenario, but that's Cecilia Ahern and Jessica Khoury, I think is how you say her last name. Khoury. So the author of Flawed and the author of The Forbidden Wish. Okay, 8. Newest fictional crush. That would be, and technically he doesn't count, but he is the only person I can think of with this question. And I say technically he doesn't count because I had a crush on him from the first book, but it was like rekindled and like brightened in this book, and that is Reese from A Court of Mist and Fury. Oh my gosh, I need a Reese in real life, and I just need him to be the next person that I date because I cannot go through more breakups. It's just not going to be good for my sanity. Anyway, 9. 8, 9. Did I do 9 for 8? Oh my god. I'm sorry. This is officially 9. Okay. Newest favorite character. My newest favorite character, I think, is either Amren from A Court of Mist and Fury or Morgan from A Court of Mist and Fury, because they're both awesome characters. They're both female in appearance, because Amren looks like a woman, but she's not fae and she's not human. They don't really say what she is yet. So, yeah. But Morgan is awesome, and I love her, and she's definitely one of my new favorite characters. Okay. Book that made you cry. The only book so far this year that has made me cry is The Princess Saves Herself in this one, which I do not have, like, hold on, let me pull up the cover. But The Princess Saves Herself in this one, which is a poetry collection by Amanda Lovelace, or Lady Book Mad, on Tumblr. I will get that. If I can find it. Oh, you know what? It wasn't on my Nook, it was on my Kindle. That explains. It's on my Kindle. I'm not gonna worry about it because it's back over there behind my computer. Moving on. 11. Book that made you happy. So, the book that made me happiest, I think, so far this year is P.S. I Like You. Because it's so cute, and I needed it, and it really made me smile. Yes. Well, that and the Chronicles of Vladimir Todd, but I figured this was more of a new 2016, new to me kind of release, and not every read situation. 12. Whatever. Most beautiful book you have bought so far this year or received, and I think that would be The Raven King by Maggie Stiefvater, because look at this, look at it, it's beautiful. It's shiny, it's blue, it's beautiful. I love it. 13. What books do you need to read by the end of the year? All of them. But no, seriously. These. They're all blue. I don't know if that's a sign or not. But The Raven King, Rose and the Dagger, and Glass Sword. I also technically need to read Ice Like Fire, because my brother's been bugging me about it, but I've been waiting for the next one so I can read all 3 of them, because I haven't read this all year, and the new one is releasing, I believe, January, February, December-ish, and I do not want to read them and then have to wait another year just to read the next one, so probably gonna wait on that. There's a lot that I actually need to read, but those are the first ones that come to mind. And 14, favorite book community member. The person that I've picked for this question, I don't know her incredibly well, but just I've followed her almost as long as I've had my bookler, which is about 2 years. But I think I even followed her before that. I think she's one of the people that inspired me to make one. And she's gone through a lot and has come out so strong, and she's kind of a role model for me, even though what I'm going to do with my life she isn't doing with her life. But she's like relationship goals, and the confidence that I see in her that I don't know if she'd actually admit to having, or at least I see confidence in her, which may not be there, I don't know. But the person I picked for this is Lady Book Mad on Tumblr, Amanda Lovelace, because she recently self-published her poetry book, which I talked about, which is The Princess Saves Herself in this one, which is a very personal and empowering poetry book based on her life, and, you know, things that she's currently not struggling with, but like where she is now in life and how she wants to empower other people, which is like the last half of the last section of the book. But I knew her before her and Rob got engaged, and they're kind of my OTP. They're what I want to have eventually. And she has read so many books, and so many people value her opinion, and she has good taste in books. And so there's just she's just a role model. And Amanda, if you do end up seeing this, know that you are one of my favorite booklers, and I think you're awesome. You're an awesome person, and I look up to you, even though you're not that much older than me. But I want to be more like you, and I am so happy that you found Rob and that things are turning out for the better for you. And that's it. So I have one more video today that I will be doing, and after that I won't make another one for probably a week. I'm going to try to post videos every Wednesday. I'm going to try to post more than one to kind of make up for the lack of videos that I've had throughout the year. So I will see you guys then, and then afterwards I'll see you guys next week. And I love you guys. It means so much when you guys watch my videos. I do not do this for me, even though I do enjoy it and I have fun with it. I make it for you guys, so if there's anything you want to see, please let me know and I will try to do it to the best of my abilities. I love you guys. Happy reading.